Hello there, welcome to this learning tutorial. This learning tutorial has been designed to support the students who are trying to learn how to use a software called Dreamweaver CS4 to create a website. Now, before we continue, I have a few points that I need to mention here which really are very important. And one of them is the first step you go through when you're creating a website is called defining a website. The first step is to define this website. Now, before we start showing you how to define this website, there is another important aspect I need to mention, and this is to do with creating folders that will keep this website. Now, like here, I've got a name similar to the title of my website, and this is called Multimedia Practice Website. I've just made up this name, and often what I've seen in your exams or in your coursework, people often tend to name folders similar to what the website will be called. So in this practice, I've called it Multimedia Practice Website. So when I go in, I've got two very important folders. One of them is images. The image folder will keep all my images. The other folder is called other media. So other media folder will keep other things like audio, video. So please, if you keep any video, any audio, or any images that will be used on this website, if they are kept outside these folders, you are going to get problems. If it's exam, if it's coursework, you will lose marks. So the most important thing you do first is get the folders that will keep this website. So now we've known how to create folders, what I need to do is I need to show you how to set up this website. And this is what I need to mention. Always use the keywords. For example, setting up this website often is called defining the website. So I'm now going to show you how to define this website. And I've already opened Dreamweaver app. Dreamweaver will often have another screen which asks you to register or do some extra things. Just close that screen. So what I need now to show you, at the top of your Dreamweaver, click on Site. Once site comes up, click on New Site, and you will see this screen that is being displayed on my monitor here. What I now need to show you is what do you need to do here. Before I go ahead, there are two ways. You either use the basic route, which is a wizard that guides you through, or use the advanced. Advanced often looks threatening, but actually in this method, advanced method is actually easier. So for this tutorial, I'm going to use the advanced tab. So the first thing I need to do here, where it says site name, I need to give it a name. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to stick to my made up name, and I'm going to call it my Multimedia Practice Website. By the way, no one will ever see this name, so don't even worry. I could have called it anything. No one will ever see this site name. It's for you, the designer. It's for you to locate this folder. And the next step is to tell the program where you actually going to keep this website. I've already got a folder where I'll keep this website, and I will tell Dreamweaver where it is. So I'm clicking on this second folder box here, and I will locate my folders where they are being kept, and it's here, and I will select. Now once I've selected it, I'm now going to go to the step that asks me where are you going to, what's the default folder to keep these images. I will tell this program where this folder is, and it's in here, and I will say select. Now what I've done, I've managed to locate the folder that will keep my website, and I've also managed to tell the program the folder that will keep my images. So now this other option, please do not make a mistake here. Let the program be steady on links relative to your documents. Please do not click site route. Make sure you remain to this option that says the links are going to be relative to your documents. Otherwise, this is all you need. This is all you need. You may go and choose all the other options, but please, you don't really need to. This is all you need. And once you've set up this, just click OK. And in a few seconds, Dreamweaver is packaging some files for you. And if it's a slow computer, this may take a few minutes, but often it's a second of time. So at this moment of time, Dreamweaver is trying to process the extra files that it needs for my structure to be running smoothly. So as it's doing it, remember what we did. We went for advanced tab because it's an easier method. Or basic method could also be used, but I don't see why you use it, especially if you are doing an exam which is timing you. So I gave it a name, and okay, I will even now stop here and show you what's coming on my screen. What's happening on my screen, Dreamweaver is trying to set up a range of files that are going to be in my website. So on your right here, you will see something has happened. What Dreamweaver has done, it has created a structure that you will be actually accessing your files with. Now here, what I'm now going to do, I see more files because I've got lots of folders on my computer, but for you, you may see on one or two. So all I'm now doing is I'm clicking on the tab that contains the name of my folder, and I can see it here. If you can see my cursor, I think you can see what it's saying. It's saying Site Multimedia Practice. So I'm going to right click on it, and I'm going to create a new file. And that file is going to be called untitled. So what I want you to do, be very careful here. I'm going to remove the word untitled, but please do not remove the dot. And I'm calling this index. I'm going to even use capital letters so that you can see it, and I advise you sometimes use the same method, use capital letters so that you can see this file name properly. So index is very, very important. That is going to be your home page. All websites often have the first page called index. If it's your exam, this actually gives you more marks because they know you know how to name files properly. So index has been created under my website. So what I need to do is double click on it, and now a blank page comes up. What this is now, it's called a blank page. Now what we are now going to do in this tutorial, we are going to be stopping here because the purpose of this tutorial was to show you how we set up our structure in Dreamweaver. How we set up our website in Dreamweaver, and the step we were looking at is defining. So we've defined our website. So in the next tutorial, I'm going now to show you how we do the layouts, and the layouts are going to be done using a method called updiv. The layout that we often use in this method is actually easier. What I'm now going to show you is often people do plans like this. This kind of plan is done in PowerPoint. You could have done it in Microsoft Word, and I'm now going to show you how we transfer this in Dreamweaver, and we are going to be using a tool called updiv. So please, you need now to stop this tutorial and then move on to another tutorial that shows you how we create our website layout using this tool called updiv.